Got some new toys. Let's show you. Woo! Let's open them. Okay, so I got in some bumper plates recently from Titan Fitness. Got a lot of questions on these. People asking, Coop, do you think these are as good a value as they look like? Do you think they're good quality? All those different things. And so I'm gonna open them, unbox them, and show you what they look like and give you some first thoughts. So first we're gonna start with the 10s. Now, competition bumpers don't typically come in 10-pound plates. So really, I was actually really excited to see these because my 10-pound plates that I typically use when I squat, deadlift, all those different things are cheap. And they end up folding and just not being very good quality. So all right. So these 10-pound plates are smaller than a typical plate. So you wouldn't want to use these for the bar alone, I guess, unless you're doing like deficit, something. They have a durometer of 90, so that's pretty close to what Rogue sells. So as far as like the hardness density of the rubber, it's pretty close to what Rogue sells. Obviously, like the print on the graphics and everything, it's not going to be as pretty as Rogue's, but it should still stand up for a while. These are the 25s. Wow. And these look pretty good. They've got a bad smell to them. Yeah, they really don't smell that. Oh man, they smell bad. Whew. Oh, they do smell bad. They've got a 3-piece hub here, so they've got the outside with the bolt pattern, and then an inside ring, and then another outside that's probably screwed in through the back to keep it held together. Now, how long they will last, we'll see, but the rubber's going to be firm, the rubber's going to be dense. I think the only issue we'd really find is with this center hub, but that's going to come from repeated use. But they don't look too bad. That said, this like paint that's on here, that's got the, you know, number identifiers and everything, that is probably going to wear off. So if you're worried about not being able to identify what plate you're using, I'm going to put electrical tape around the edge, but you know, you may just want to spring for the more expensive color version. That said, they do have a ring, a lip here that when the plate touches the other plate, like none of the inside's going to be touching. So like my Penlay plates, they wear like crazy because there's no lip, but this should protect in reality, hopefully, the actual graphics. Man, for the price, these things are just, these are awesome, man. I can't believe how cheap they're selling these for. I mean, yeah, they're not as pretty as, say, a Rogue bumper plate, but they're not that far off. They're really not. Like, these are, comparing these to another company, like we always do with Titan's equipment, comparing these to Rogue, these aren't that much different from, like, you know, like these plates, for instance. These are Rogue's black training bumpers. Like, they're very similar. The only real difference I see is this has a 3-piece hub and this is only 2-piece. Now, how that will play out in real world use, we'll see, but as far as like, you know, like the toughness of the rubber and what really matters, I don't think there's going to be an issue. Same thing as the 35, looks great. Standard thickness. They're kind of boxy, which I like, but gonna do well. And then the last one is they make 55s. They do make 55s too, which I was happy to see. See that little like green film almost? That's that smell. It's some sort of oil or something that they put on here to, I don't know, maybe it comes from manufacturing. I really don't want to touch it. Oh, it's kind of nasty. Because these are imported. Yeah, so, great looking plate. They really are. These are going to be strong. This one also has a 3-piece hub, just like all the others. Finally, let's see how accurate these are. So I've got my scale here. This is a pretty accurate postal scale or luggage scale. And we're gonna see how close to the stated weight these actually are. Let's start with the 10-pounders. They're showing right at 10 pounds. Let's do 25s. Now this isn't down to the gram, you know, like these are pretty close. The scale is pretty close, but it's not, you know, perfectly exact, but I think it's good enough for this. $34.9 on the 35. $44.9 on the 55. And just under on the 55 as well. I'm obviously pretty impressed with these. As with most things with Titan Fitness, they've come out with a, you know, pretty good product, pretty comparable product to what else is out there. A little bit, maybe less quality, we'll see how it holds up, but at a much less price. For most home gym owners, like, man, this stuff's just hard to beat. I'm a huge Rogue fan, I really am. I mean, my whole gym, most of my gym is Rogue fitness equipment, but you know, I'm not dogmatic about any of this, so if a piece of equipment is just as good or pretty close to and at a much lower price, for most home gym owners, this isn't a commercial facility, the looks don't really matter. Like Titan Fitness, these plates are outstanding. Like, I cannot believe the price that they're coming out with these. What this tells me is they're either running super thin margins or everybody else is running super big margins. But this has been Coop with GarageGymReviews.com. We've got a lot more reviews coming up with more Titan equipment, more Rogue equipment. You know, we got some stuff from XD. Man, I'm just looking around. We have so much cool stuff coming around the block. But we'll see you next time. Peace.